Hi friends, welcome back. This is Mehjabeen and today I am going to narrate the summary of William Shakespeare's Sonnet 17. In Sonnet 17, the poet changes his thoughts and lays down a point of view which is different from what he says in Sonnet 16. He now says that in the future, people wouldn't believe his poetry if he were to fill them up with praise of his friend the fair youth's good qualities. Nobody would believe his description of his friend's beauty and charm. His poetry would be like a tomb which would hide his friend's earthly existence. Due to people's lack of trust in his written works, the good qualities of the fair young friend would remain hidden. If the poet were to write about the beauty of his friend's eyes in his new verses and were to make a list of all the graceful things associated with his beloved friend, the readers would think that he was a poet who composed only falsehoods. The future generations would make fun of his poetry. They would scorn the sheets of paper which had turned yellow with age but contained poetry dedicated to the beauty of the handsome man. They would ridicule his verse because they would be under the belief that such angelic beauty and grace as mentioned in the sonnets could rarely touch upon earthly mortals. The poet would be compared to old men who boasted and bragged about their past. The expression of the handsome friend's beauty in these sonnets would be termed as a sudden burst of a poet's passion that lacks depth and truth. The poet even felt that the future generations wouldn't pay any attention to his songs because they would think that they were artificial and forced compositions which hardly had any deeper qualities than being just some ancient songs of ordinary value. However, only one thing had the power to change this situation. If the fair young friend were to father a son, his presence among the people would convince them that a person as handsome as this child must have existed at one time and produced an exact replica of himself. In that way, the friend would get immortality twice. He would live through his child and he would also remain alive in the sonnets dedicated to him. With this, I come to the end of today's lesson. I'll meet you again very soon. Bye.